Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with you with a little Photoshop video. I am going to be reviewing the Retouching Academy Beauty Retouch panel. I have bought it maybe around 2 months ago. I just wanted to mention it's no way sponsored. They haven't asked me to do it. I bought it myself on a sale. I thought that $40 was not too bad. As you guys know, I'm not a big fan of retouching in general. I might not be too bad at it, but I just don't really enjoy it as much. If I could give somebody all my retouching, I probably would. I prefer to take photos of it way more than editing it. But anyway, I thought that, trying it out and seeing if it can speed up my workflow in any way would be very helpful. And since I liked it, I asked them to give you guys a discount code as well, so you can get a good bit of cash off the purchase as well. And they were kind enough to give it to me, so I'm going to leave the link down below and you guys can purchase. I'm not getting any commission or anything like that. I just wanted to do something nice for you. Okay, so I'll get into it. So let's start with saying that in general, it's basically a bunch of actions. That's literally what it is. They just package it for you so you don't have to learn how to go through all the process of setting everything up. You just click one thing and the whole thing just runs through and it sets everything up for you, and then you just, fill in the blank or just like fill in the mask or whatever, and that's how it works. So in general, the idea behind it is nothing major or nothing mind-blowing. Like if you are very familiar with Photoshop and you are very comfortable with doing Photoshop stuff, this might not be for you. If you have your own actions and so on, it's probably not the best spend $40. But saying that, as I said, because I don't really use Photoshop as much, I try and steer away from it because it drains all the happiness out of my soul. So any kind of shortcuts for me that I can get are really helpful. Okay, so as you guys see, there's a bunch of different tools that you can use. There's Liquify, Sharpen Image, Dodge and Burn, Dodge Burn, Visual Aid, mid-gray layer setup. You have frequency separation. So in general, there's quite a good bit of stuff that you can use. In general, I found that using it speeds up my workflow quite a lot. So as I said, if you're an advanced Photoshop user that has a lot of actions, skip it. It's probably not for you. You're not going to like it. But if you're somebody who wants to save time and maybe are not as efficient in Photoshop like me, because I'm not super efficient, I put those tutorials for you guys. I show you what I know, but I don't know a lot of things. Let's be honest. So for me, there's certain functions like Liquify or Sharpen Image that are just pointless. I don't really need it. But then you have like Dodge and Burn, for example, Dodge and Burn curves, Dodge and Burn mid-gray layer setup, which is very helpful for a lot of you who are trying the mid-gray layer but you can't quite get it. It's quite a good way to just, click one button. So like, for example, here I'm going to click one button and as you see, it just sets it up for you. Then one life-changing thing that I've been using, and I'll probably get bashed for it, but I'll say it anyway, is frequency separation. Since I started using it on this program where they set it up for me, I don't know if I was setting it up wrong all this time or whatever, but since I started setting it up, it's been kind of a game changer for me in terms of photoshopping my images. I find for beauty, or not for beauty as much, but especially for swimwear where it comes to retouching body, and using frequency separation for that, it's been mind-blowing. Let me know if you guys want to see a tutorial. As I said, I haven't been setting it up myself. I've been literally just clicking, the 16-bit one. It literally clicks here. As you see, it just sets you radius, so you can set different radius here. And then you click OK, and that's it set up for you, and then you work on 2 separate layers. It's all down to how efficient you are in Photoshop. If you think you're somebody that might need a bit of help, I definitely recommend it. As I said, for myself, I've been using it on pretty much all my swimmer images, and I've seen the quality of them improve a lot. I was just editing image after image after image after image, and it was going very quick. So, just clicking one thing and then clicking the other and then clicking the third thing just gave me a really, really good workflow to go with. So if that's something that you are getting into, or if you are a beginner that is getting into beauty photography, I would definitely recommend it. It makes your life a lot easier. It doesn't teach you necessarily how to do the process step by step, so you are kind of dependent on the program, which is obviously not ideal. Even for me using the frequency separation, I don't really know how to set it up myself. So I definitely recommend that if you try something and you like it, maybe you should go outside the program and learn how to do it yourself as well, just so you have it in case you don't have access to the Beauty Retouch panel or anything like that. But in general, I think it was $40 well spent for me. I'm going to show you one image that I've used it on. I've used the frequency separation. So here you have the photo. It's just in Lightroom, but I edited it in Photoshop. So you can see the little before here and then the after. It makes the skin really nice and glowy and like very even and so on. So I definitely recommend trying it out. It's quick, it's efficient, it helps your workflow. So if you're somebody who struggles in Photoshop, definitely try it out and let me know how it goes. Okay guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and I will see you next time.